Hey guys, welcome to the Creators Club with Coach Kimmi. I hope all is well. Let's get right into it. Today we're talking about how to feel more comfortable on camera. 5 confident hacks that actually work. So let's get right into it. Practice your opening before recording. Practice your opening. When I first started YouTube, I was super nervous. Now I get on here and I can talk all day long. I do lives. I do the whole 9, right? Sometimes by myself, sometimes with my husband. When I first started, I was a little nervous. So I'm like, hey, I need somebody to go live with me. So I would ask friends and stuff to try to join me, right? Which you can't get nobody to do YouTube with you. If they're not a YouTuber, you can forget about it. So the main thing you want to do, though, for you to get started by yourself is practice your opening. That's where I was going with that. So I practice it, and that just sounds something like, hey, guys, welcome to the Creators Club. And I might be like, that was too much, and I might do it again, just talking to myself. Hey, guys, welcome to the Creators Club. You know, depending on what vibe you're going for, but just kind of practice it. That'll help you loosen up a little bit, right, before you start actually getting into topic. The next thing is to imagine that you're talking to one friend. Now, our prayer is that thousands of people see this video, right? But if I talk to this video like I'm talking to thousands of people, that may make me a little anxious. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. You mean 10,000 people gonna watch this? And I have some videos on one of my channels where I got 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 people have watched the video, right? That's a lot of people. But if I was filming it with that in mind, I might would have been shaking in my boots, right? So just film and talk to the camera as if you're talking to one person, which I am, and that's you right now, okay? So that'll help you overcome some of your jitters and fears too. And act like your best friend is sitting there. You just explain it to them. Hey, this is what I do. Like for me, I teach people how to do YouTube. I can do that with a rock, okay? So pretend you're talking to your best friend and tell them what you got going on. The next thing is stop aiming for perfection. When you hit that record button, it is not going to be perfect. It ain't going to go perfect every time. You're going to stumble on your words, and stuff going to have to be edited out. Now, for the purpose of the last, few videos I've been doing, I've not been doing any editing because I just want to encourage you to get started. Sometimes we're so worried about perfection. It's got to be edited. And my husband and I have done videos because we have 3 channels. And one of our channels, sometimes certain words I want to make sure, you know what, I don't think we should say that. It could be one word. And I'm like, let's not say that. Let's edit it. You know, let's take it out. And he'll be like, it's okay this time. So, but my point in saying that is that we could get so caught up sometimes that one word, trying to edit that, it could take forever. One, trying to edit it out. And number 2, my video ain't going to go out for another 2-3 days because I'm so worried about trying to edit something. Now, of course, if it's something that should not be said, that's politically correct, or you being insensitive to someone, you think about it later, you know what, that was kind of rough, edit the crap out of that video before you put it out. Don't just put anything out and say, this is my channel, I can do what I want to do. No, we're going to edit the video. But typically speaking, I want you to be able to just film, get it going, and let's get something out, okay? So stop aiming for perfection. The next thing is just take a deep breath. Look. And relax. Deep breath. And relax. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. If you are speaking about something that you enjoy, that you love sharing with people, it will not be that complicated. It really won't. For me, I love talking YouTube. I love talking business. I love talking podcasts. I love talking social media. That's nothing for me to talk about. So I usually just sit down, even for myself when I first start, because I got all this stuff in me that I want to share, and I just sit down and go, boom, relax a little bit. Now let's get to it. I got something I need to share with you. Okay? So same thing for you. Just chill, take a deep breath, you know, enjoy the process. Because when you're creating content, and the more you create, the more you enjoy it. I mean, I really enjoy creating content. Now, it's to the point where I'm always looking for what can I create next. And it's so funny when you have a creator's mind, which I did not know I had. I didn't even know I had a creator's mind. I'm always like doing stuff. I'm always into something and busybody. But now that I'm actually into social media creating, it's so interesting. I started my YouTube channel. Then I did an ebook. Then I did a paperback book. Then I did a podcast. Now I have a membership. I have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I mean, let's go. All the things. So one thing leads to another. Then that's why I created the Creators Club, because I want you too to take your YouTube channel and take it from this step. Then let's go to the next step. Take that same content. Let's repurpose it. Let's learn what repurposing is. You may not even know. Okay. Just to add clarity, because whenever I use the word, I like to explain it. But repurposing is, I filmed this one YouTube video. I can get some shorts out of it, 30 seconds or less. I can take the same thing and make a podcast out of it, the same thing, do an email out of it. I mean, let's go. There's so many different things you can do with one piece of content. Okay, so the next thing is, to put a little bow on that, I want you to take a deep breath, woosah, relax, and then let's get going, okay? The next thing is recording consistently does build your confidence. The more you record, it's going to help you to be looser. It really is. Some people still is not, I don't care how many videos they record, it could be 10, it could be 10,000. They are just never going to be comfortable with content. And I get that from my introverted people. I understand that. But closed mouths do not get fed. And for those who don't understand that, that means if you don't talk, you don't eat. If you don't talk, you don't make money. So everything in the world nowadays is content. So we got to overcome some of that fear. We got to overcome some of that fear. Now, if you want to go to work 9 to 5 and just have somebody tell you what to do every day, nothing wrong with that. But some of you are actually here because you actually want to take your content, turn it into money, monetization. So if you're here for that purpose, I'm your girl. I'm not a YouTuber that's here just to do YouTube. Okay, I'm not doing YouTube just so you can say, oh, look at her pretty flower. I don't need to come out here and do that. I'm here to teach you how to grow your channel, how to grow your business. So that's the purpose. What's the purpose of your channel? You got to ask yourself, honestly, what's the purpose of my channel? Is it just to kind of chill out with people? And if so, that's fine. You can still take these tips and make it work for you. But my main purpose in giving you these tips is let's take all this information up here, turn it into green, okay? So let's recap. So we're going to record constantly and consistently. That's going to help us build our confidence, okay? So we're going to recap. I like to always do that. So we're going to practice our opening before we get started, right? Just in the mirror. We're going to imagine that we're talking to one person, a friend, not 10,000, even though that's how many people we want watching our videos, and eventually more. Stop aiming for perfection. Let's just hit the record button. And the next thing is to take a deep breath and relax. Enjoy the process. Enjoy. And again, we'll recap that last one is record consistently to build confidence. So for those of you who do not know, I'm Coach Kimmi, and my whole purpose here is to help brand new YouTubers and those who have channels that are not being monetized, not growing, give you the tips and tricks behind the scenes to help you to grow that YouTube channel. So for all things content related, you can check out Kreators Klub with Kimmi.com. It'll be our pleasure to see you in the future. And until then, I'm going to say what? Don't stop creating. Bye.